John.
We know that we get everything we need in the proportion that we need it from eating fatty meat. Why do we know this? Because humans have been alive and thriving in the Arctic Circle during the ice ages. What else is there to eat during an ice age in Antarctica? You're eating fish, you're eating whales, you're eating seals that come out of the ocean that went from eating fish and come out on land, or the bears and the predators eating those things, or mammoth, migrating through, something like that. That's what you're eating. There's nothing growing up there. You're not getting quinoa up in the Arctic Circle. It's just not going to happen. And we also know from biology, botany, this is something we've known for thousands of years, that plants have toxins. Plants have a propensity to make poisonous substances in order to protect themselves. They're living things, and all living things have a defense. And while animals can run away or fight back, plants can't. And so they use all these chemical deterrents. And so we've been using hemlock since, Socrates was killed by drinking hemlock. So we knew about these plant toxins. If you get lost in the woods and you run out of food, you can't just eat any random plant, right? Most of them will make you very sick or even kill you. And that's because they're toxic. You see berries or fruit, the plant wants you to eat that. Like, do not eat any berry that you don't recognize as safe, because it is likely poisonous and can kill you, because it wants something to eat the fruit. It doesn't necessarily want you to eat the fruit. It usually wants birds to eat the fruit and move their seeds. And sometimes those seeds only germinate if they go through the guts of certain birds, like a cassowary bird eats 150 different fruits. Every single one will kill you. And every single one will kill every single animal except the cassowary bird, because those seeds won't even germinate if it don't go through a gut of a cassowary bird. So they have to go through it. So they have to be very positive and beneficial to a cassowary bird, and very detrimental to anything else, or else they don't survive. Plants are in this game too. It's kill or be killed. For plants as well as animals. And we have classified, categorized, and named nearly 1 million different plant toxins they make to defend themselves. It can be directly toxic. Hemlock blocks these GABA receptors in your brain, stop your brain from being able to sort of slow down the excitation. So you get massive seizures, brain-wide seizures, and you die within 1 or 2 minutes. You can't stop it. Half a leaf of North American water hemlock can kill an adult in 1 to 2 minutes, right? So very toxic stuff. Or they can have hormonal disruptors. They can cause inflammation. We get sore after working out, like I'm sure you've had plenty of sore days. Not if you don't eat plants. You stop eating plants, even coffee, and you're just eating fatty meat for 2-3 weeks, you will get all that inflammation out of your body. I just did a workout last night, and I haven't worked out in weeks. I am not sore whatsoever, not even a little bit. That inflammation, those inflammatory factors, that's the plant's way of warning you, saying, hey, back off, don't eat me, I'm going to hurt you. Right? They can disrupt your hormones. They can disrupt your testosterone, excite estrogen. 3 ounces of soy have about 200,000 nanograms of estrogen, whereas like a birth control pill only has 35,000, right? So, that's only 3 ounces of soy. We were even taught that in medical school, that you have to counsel women who are pregnant not to eat soy during pregnancy, because it can actually alter the development of the fetus and can seriously affect it. You can actually get intersex sort of genitalia in men. It can feminize the men. You can sort of, and you don't know sort of what's going on. That's well documented in the literature. You even have some people say, have naturopaths and things like that saying, for women who want to go through hormone replacement therapy, is like, oh, just eat this soy supplement and just get. I was like, what does that mean? It's just a ton of estrogen in there. That's another way that plants defend themselves. We've used different plants as birth control, or the morning after pill, and all that sort of stuff. There's a seed pod in ancient Rome that they used to extinction. We think this is actually gone now, because they're using it as like a birth control pill. That screws up your hormones, right? So, and then there's other things that disrupt your digestion, can block out different nutrients. So phytic acid, tannins, oxalates, saponins, these disrupt your body's ability to absorb and digest nutrients. Even fiber can block out up to 30% absorption of nutrients. And this is actually said to be a good thing in diabetes. Oh, eat more fiber because it lowers your blood sugar. Okay, well, how does it lower your blood sugar? Because you don't absorb it. Well, it actually blocks out the absorption of about 30% or up to 30% of the glucose that you're eating. And so that lowers your blood sugar. And say, okay, so they think, oh yeah, it's fine. It's just free carbs. Well, no, not really, because it's blocking out carbs, yes. But if you just want to block out the absorption of carbs, just don't eat carbs, and then you're good. It's just simple. It's not only blocking out the bad things that you don't want, it's blocking out the good things that you do want. And so all these things. So we know we get everything we need in the proportion that we need them from meat, right? Because you don't just eke through existence in the Arctic Circle. You either thrive or you die. And we not only thrived, we became the most dominant species that's ever walked the earth during the ice ages because of the ice ages. When the ice ages started about 2 million years ago, Homo habilis, or sort of the first true human, actually didn't run away towards the equator, actually went up into the ice. That's when they manifested their destiny, because they became the first apex predator in our lineage. The other early humans that were more plant-based, omnivores, or even more herbivores, They all died out. They didn't make it. So the largest randomized controlled trial that has ever existed that's gone on for 2 million years is evolution, life, and adaptation. And we are the end result.